Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Monday. A lot of us dread that day. I don't know about you. I enjoy the weekends a lot more. I just dropped my kids off preschool. Good stuff. I think I've shared with you one of the things we do every time before we leave somewhere is we recite a little kids Jesus armor saying, "No biting, no hitting, no spitting. Be nice to people, love, help, share." And that's what we say all the time, every time we leave them somewhere. And they're good about it. They like to do it. So that's always fun. It's cool to do that with them when I get to take them to school. I thought I'd share today. I don't know about you guys, but I know for some, you have periods of time where you feel awesome. And you quote, quote, feel normal. To the point where you don't even feel like you have a mood disorder. And then it hits. Whatever the thing may be, anxiety, depression, panic attacks, whatever it is, it jars you from that moment and that period of time where you've been feeling pretty good. It's very irritating. I just went through a period where I was feeling awesome for a long period of time and then went through still I'm kind of in this funk stage, and I'm okay. Don't worry. Please, 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 don't worry about me. This is more about you guys. Because I think it's important, and one of the things I'm trying to do, when I get through those moments, because it'll pass. Like everything, these periods, they can last. But I think that depending upon our mindset and our compliance with our medication, a lot of times that's when things can shift back and bounce back. And if they don't, you need to go see your doctor. So I think that, this is a thing that we deal with. And I think, the funny thing is you do start to believe that you don't have this anymore. And then it starts to trick you into believing that you don't need to do the very things that you used to use to be able to be a part of your treatment plan. And that's really important, is you don't start believing you don't take meds. For those that are on meds, I know some of those can do that without it, and that's great. But for those that are on meds, you don't want to start, skipping, pills that you need to take and such. I think that's really important. But just prayer. I mean, this is when we got to stay close to God, because we're going to be really vulnerable at this point. We're going to be down. A lot of untruth is going to be cycling through our heads. And we just got to understand those triggers, like I've talked about before. And just know that this is going to pass. I think that's something, it's a little bit of a storm. And it's a dose of reality that we do have this. But we just have to remember that those severe symptoms usually subside. And for those that it's not, that's again where and I know myself, I spent a lot of time trying to adjust my medication and my treatment plan because it wasn't getting any better. So hang in there. If you are going through one of those cycles where it gets down, just know a new day has come, or a new day will come. The sun will rise again, and you'll be doing good. And you'll get through it. And that's obviously part of the goal of this Facebook page, group of people, is that, as we share with each other comments and stuff, prayers, whatnot, everybody's going to be in a different spot. Some of you may be really struggling. Some of you may be doing really good. So I think this is where we can be encouraging each other and just reminding ourselves that it will get better. It will. Have faith. And just know that God loves you. He's there. He's got your back. He ain't going to abandon you. And even though it may seem like you're just at the bottom of the pit, you know, um, you dug out before, you'll dig out again. And you'll always will. And you just gotta continue to believe that, have confidence in the strength that you have through Christ, through your faith, through your own personal evidence that you've been able to do this. I mean, you gotta not give up on yourself when it gets a little tough. And just know it'll subside. So, for me, that's what I've been doing, is just reminding myself that it will get better. And, I just have to ride this through. I have to pray a lot. I have to remind myself of, what is true and what is not. I actually had some adjustments in my meds to help take care of some of the escalation in depression. So I immediately called my doctor, and that's helped. So again, that's the kind of stuff you want to do. You want to take control of your situation. You don't want to just sit there and, as much as you can, just go down the rabbit hole. You want to, as much as you can, just, whether it's us in the group or a loved one or your support, team of loved ones that are there for you, we just have to be reminded that we're loved and we're strong. We're strong when we're weak. We can't believe that. But we are. And we can make it. So, my prayers to you that are struggling right now, that you can't see where the light is at the end of the tunnel, and for those that are doing well, that we can encourage those and help remind them that they'll get there, and we'll make it through. God bless you always.